Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a VIB sale recommendations and wish list as well. This is going to be a collab with my good friend Kelly from KBellaBeauty. We have been wanting to do a collab for such the longest time. We just haven't been able to collab. So if you've not checked out her channel, definitely check her out. I really enjoy her videos. She's really informative on her reviews. She also has tutorials as well. But yeah, we decided to do a VIB sale recommendations slash wish list. Definitely check out Kelly's channel so you guys can see what she recommends and also what she would love to buy as well. I will link her channel down below. Let her know I sent you. And if you're coming from Kelly's channel, welcome. My name is Mariela. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'd love if you subscribe to my channel. If you would like to see my recommendations and also my wish list, just keep on watching. I do quickly want to mention, if you guys are interested in this eye look, it is the April inspired birthstone makeup look that I created. It is up on my channel already, so if you're interested, I will link it down below. I do have my 2-year anniversary giveaway open, so if you're interested in entering my giveaway, I will link it down below so you guys can check that out. Sephora VIB sale is just around the corner, so if you're not sure what the Sephora VIB sale is, it is pretty much like a reward system. You get 15% off in the springtime and then 20% off in the fall time. Usually Sephora doesn't really give you discounts, so you definitely should take advantage when you do get sales, of course. So it is free, so you do not need to like buy any kind of plan or anything like that. All you have to do is sign up to be a beauty insider. Everybody starts as a beauty insider. Then it's VIB, which is spending up to $350 a year. And then you could also be VIB Rouge, which is spending up to $1,000 a year. So the sale starts April 13th through the 16th for VIB Rouge. And then it starts again April 20th through the 23rd. And that is for VIB Rouge, VIB, and Beauty Insiders. This is the dates that you can purchase products with that 15% off. So usually during VIB sales, it is always a good idea to stock up on skincare items, anything that's more pricier that you have to pay full price. If you can get a little discount. Skincare items is what I mostly recommend you guys pick up. And of course makeup, because we would like to save some coins whenever we can. So I'm going to start off with a few products that I would recommend to you guys, and then I will be jumping into my wish list. So again, I do recommend you guys picking up some skincare. This is the first skincare item that I would recommend to you guys. I am out of this product already. I would like to repurchase this, but I do have an essence that I picked up that I'm going to try first. But this is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Essence Concentrate. And if you're not sure what this does, because I wasn't sure, I actually picked this up because Nicole Guerriero, I can never say her name, but she said that an essence was good to apply onto the face before you apply your serums and moisturizers, just to make it a little more effective, like to make your serums and moisturizers more effective. If you find that like your serums and moisturizer isn't really doing anything for your skin, she recommended using an essence, and as you can see, mine is out. This was in my empties, so I would love to repurchase this, but again, I do have an essence already that I did purchase, so I will not be picking up this one this time around. But for VIB sale again in the fall, I would definitely go back to this. But yeah, if you find that your serums are just not working out for you, definitely try an essence, because that will really help your skincare routine really be more effective. I had a lot of texture on my forehead, and once I was using this, like my Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Serum really started working on my skin. I don't have any more texture on my forehead. I do have some here and there, but not as bad as it used to be. I'm going off on this product a lot. I feel like an essence really is a good thing to have in your skincare routine. So I do have 2 primers to recommend to you guys. If you guys watched my March beauty favorites, you guys have seen me rave about this already, but I do have 2. The first one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and moisturizer in one. It has hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, and as you can see, mine is like pretty much out. I definitely need a backup of this. This one is good to prime, and it's a 2-in-1, so you can prime and moisturize with this. I actually use this as an extra step to moisturize my skin. I do go still in with my serum and my moisturizer, and then I do apply this on top. This does kind of make your skin a little plump, and it also has like a sticky base that way for foundation. You're prepping your skin for foundation, and then the foundation can kind of adhere to your skin a little better. I love this product. My skin loves it as well. I will definitely be repurchasing this. This is one of the products that I have on my wish list actually. And the next primer is this Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is good for smoothing. It has rose hip and argan oil, and it's also pore perfecting. This primer is great. I love to apply it on my nose and right here on my next to my nose, just because it really like smooths out my pores, and it just makes my skin look really like airbrushed right there. Like I just really like this primer. I haven't used a lot, but just the little bit that I have used, I've really been loving it. Once I run out of this, I would definitely purchase the full size. Actually, I'm not sure because I know like the minis sometimes have better value than actually purchasing a full size. You guys saw this for $15 as well. How much is in here? Half a fluid ounce as well. So if this is $15 and the full size, I think it's like over $30. So you may want to invest in the small one just to try it out as well, because I don't really want to be investing in a full size of anything if I can get a mini and try it out first. But minis are sometimes better for your pocket, so definitely check out the minis first if you would like to try these products. Next up, I have 3 foundations for you guys. The first one is this Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. I have mine in the shade 4.0. This shade right now in the wintertime is kind of, well, it's spring now, but during the wintertime it's too dark for me because it does oxidize. So I would recommend you guys going down a shade. This is stunning on the skin. If you want like an airbrushed full coverage foundation, try this one out. Again, don't forget that it does oxidize a little bit, so go down a shade. Again, if you can get 15% off on a high coverage foundation that makes your skin look blown out and airbrushed, definitely pick this one up. This one is a good one to try. Another foundation that I have been really enjoying is this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. Oh, this is in the shade number 40. This one's really nice. Oh, I do want to mention the Urban Decay does come with a pump, but this Makeup Forever is actually a squeezy bottle. I'm more into like velvet matte finishes. Matte too, but not so much as like a velvet finish. I do, and satin finishes, I do like to not be super flat. So this one, I find that it is medium to full coverage and it just looks really stunning on the skin. Again, it doesn't look cakey either. It just looks really beautiful. I just love the finish of it. It's a really beautiful foundation. I know their Makeup Forever HD foundation is a really popular foundation from Makeup Forever, but I actually like this Matte Velvet Plus a little more. And then the last foundation that I really have been enjoying is from Hourglass. This is the Vanish Stick Foundation. I have mine in the shade Sand. This shade is a little dark for me, so I do have to mix it with a white foundation stick just to lighten it up. And I just find that this like sinks into my skin. It kind of looks like skin, but better. It does have a beautiful, again, finish on the skin as well. I just really have been enjoying this. I love this foundation when I blend it out with a sponge more than a brush. I did find when I used it with a brush, my nose was kind of patchy and it looked dry, but with the sponge, I think just like the extra moisture that it has from, you know, wetting the sponge, it just really looks really nice on my skin. I do recommend this foundation as well. A palette that I have been enjoying and I just really have been loving, and I'm so glad that this brand is now at Sephora, is by Violet Voss. This one's the Matte About You palette. So this is what the inside looks like. You get a mix of matte and, of course, matte. You get, everything is matte in here actually, but you get a mix of warm and cool tone shades in this palette. Super pigmented, super buttery, smooth, really great formula. I actually have a Violet Voss palette that I'm going to be letting you guys know which one it is that's on my wish list. Violet Voss has such great quality eyeshadows. I definitely want to pick up a palette that I think for sure I'm going to pick up during the sale. But yeah, this one's really nice again because you do get cool tone shades, warm tone shades. You get a white, you get a black, you get brown, red, purples. Like, it's a really good universal all matte palette, and again, really smooth and buttery and pigmented. The last item that I will be recommending you guys pick up is this Cheekathon. Well, not this one, but they do have another palette. So it's by Benefit, and this is the Cheekathon. This one was from last year, so you get this one, you got Rocketeer, Dallas, Hula, Coralista, and Dandelion. This year you get California and Gold Rush. I actually want to sell this so I can buy the new one because those ones are the newer blushes that just came out. But if you have not seen this before, but these are all full-size blushes, and I like the formula on these. I still have my brush. I actually haven't even used the brush, but I know a lot of people do like the brush. So this palette retails, I think, like between $50 and $55, and these are all full-size blushes and bronzers. Like, I think that's just like a great bang for your buck already, and if you're able to get 15% off to get this palette, I definitely recommend it. Each blush costs, I think, like $30 or so. So to get this whole palette, you get 5 full-size blushes again, and it's only like $50-something. I think this is a really great value, and it's definitely worth it. If you don't have any of these shades in your collection, if you have 1 or 2, definitely invest in this that you can get. But if you have like 3 of them, I feel like you probably shouldn't pick this up. Or if you have none of them, like, and you want to try them, you know, you get 5 different ones to try. I think this is a good item to pick up during the sale. So now for my wish list. Let me open up the app site. That way I can tell you guys what I would love to pick up. So I do have 3 Pat McGrath palettes. I'm not going to pick up all 3, of course, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick it up this time around. I might wait for the fall, just because during the fall you get 20% off instead of 15%. But the first one is the Mothership 4 eyeshadow palette in Decadence. And that one's really pretty. I was looking at the swatches and they just look all beautiful. The only thing I don't like about that palette is that I like more universal palettes where you get matte and shimmer shades, not just like all shimmer shades. I don't like really to, I will if I have to, but I prefer to have a palette that has matte and shimmer shades. That palette does retail for $125. So again, to pick up a palette that is all like shimmer shades is not really worth it to me, just because I do need a mix of matte and shimmers. The other palette is the Mothership 3 eyeshadow palettes, the Subversive palette. This one's really beautiful as well. I like that it has pretty unique-ish shades, like that greenish gold shade is really, really pretty as well. I do like that that one has matte shades as well. So if I did end up picking up a Pat McGrath palette, it would be probably this one, just because again it does has a mix of neutral shades that are matte and also some shimmer shades. And then I think if I even wanted to pick up a Pat McGrath palette, I would pick up one of the smaller sizes, just because they are still like up in price, but they're a little more manageable to pick up, which is $55. This one's the Mothership Subline Bronze Ambition eyeshadow palette. Again, it's $55. You do get like bronzy shades, and I don't like to purchase a lot of neutral palettes, but I think if I purchased like a high-end palette, I would like to pick up a palette that has more like wearable shades, because it is on the super high-end side, and I just want to be able to use them more often than picking up like a purple and a hot pink. Like, am I really going to be using those shades every day? So again, I'd rather pick up like an everyday high-end palette than pick up something that's a little more out of my comfort zone. So I'm still debating on those. I think if I picked up any of these 3 palettes, I should probably be the smallest one, just to be able to try out the formula. I've never tried out Pat McGrath formulas, but I've heard it's really, really nice. So we'll think about that one, but that is on my wish list. Another one that's on my wish list is this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer. So it's pretty much a lip gloss. I've heard a lot of people rave about this lip gloss, so I've been intrigued to pick it up. It is $18, so that is definitely something that I could pick up during the sale. It's like a really universal shade, and I don't know, I see a lot of people like rave about it, so I kind of been thinking about picking it up. Another product that I'm kind of interested to pick up is the Tarte Hamptons Weekender Contour Palette. That one retails for $23. So you do get, it's like a little mini contouring palette. Again, you get a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight. It's like the blush and contour and highlight are like shades that I'd like to wear. So I'm really interested in that one as well, and it does retail for $23. Another one that's on my wish list is again the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I do have the mini in my wish list again because I heard that it's like a better value. It's $15 for half an ounce, whereas the full size, how much is the full size? Let me look it up. So the full size is $42. So, and you get a 1 fluid ounce. So if the mini is $15 for half an ounce, so 15 plus 15 is 30, and that's 1 fluid ounce. And then the full size 1 fluid ounce is 42. So yeah, definitely pick up the mini, and I am going to pick up the mini as well, just again because you get more bang for your buck. Another one that I'm interested in picking up is the Glam Glow Super Mud Activated Charcoal Treatment. This retails for $59. I haven't picked this up. I did have it in my collection, but I finished most of it up, and then on the sides it kind of dried out, so I had to chuck it. I really like this product. I used it a lot on my nose and also on like active breakouts because I felt like it kind of reduced the big my pimple was. And also it cleared up my nose really well for blackheads and stuff like that as well. So I really would like to pick up the Super Mud. I do remember that I had picked it up on the Glam Glow site because they had a buy one get one free. So I was able to get 2 for the price of 1. So I kind of have to keep an eye out for that. I don't know if I'll pick up the big one at Sephora. I may just pick up the mini size because that one is $24 and not $60. So another item that's on my wish list is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. That one retails for $28. The highlighter is described as a light brilliant gold shade. I don't follow Amrezy, but I see everybody applying the Amrezy highlighter to their cheekbones, and it's just so beautiful on the skin. I just feel like I need it. Like, I need to pick up this highlighter. I know once they run out, they will be sold out, so I need to jump on that. And if I can get a discount for an item, why not pick it up? A foundation that I am interested in picking up that I would love to try is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This retails for $49. I'm interested in the shade Fiji, which is light to medium with yellow undertones. I have heard amazing things about this foundation. I heard the drugstore version dupe was the Healthy Skin by Physicians formula. I forgot what it's called, but the new foundation that Physicians formula came out with, and it has like a doe foot applicator. I heard that one is a dupe to it, but it's nothing like having the OG like product. I really want to try that foundation out, so that is definitely something that I really want to pick up during the sale. I just heard it's like really beautiful, long wearing, your skin looks airbrushed. If I'm gonna have long wearing and airbrush skin, I definitely want to have it in my collection. A palette that I want to pick up, and I think I will be picking up, is from Violet Voss again, and it's the Like a Boss Pro eyeshadow palette. That palette retails for $45. I love, again, the formula on Violet Voss eyeshadows, and the shade selection in this palette is stunning. Like, I love that you get like reds, pinks, yellows, greens. I just love that it has like a whole bunch of different shades to create makeup looks with. I love the formula, so I definitely have that on my wish list, and it's definitely going in my cart. I really want to pick that up. Another item that's on my wish list is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. That one retails for $38. I've heard really great things about this eye cream. I do still have my Shiseido eye cream, and it's pretty much more than half still, so I'm going to wait on picking this up. Maybe I'll pick it up during the VIB sale during the fall. But I heard that this one like really brightens the under eye area and really helps with the dark circles, darkness under the eyes. So I definitely have to correct my under eye area just because I have a lot of darkness. So I would love to pick that up once I run out of my other eye cream I do have. And then I would like to pick up the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. It retails for $32. I've heard such great things about this powder. like that your skin looks really smooth and buttery. I'm in love with my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it's from the drugstore, so it's super affordable. But this one I've heard tons and tons of people raving about, so I wasn't really into loose powders at all. I like the pressed powders, but since I've been using loose powders lately, I've just really been into loose setting powders. So I'd love to try this product out and see how it will perform on my skin. So I have 2 more items on my wish list, and the first one is by Touch in Soul. It's the No Pore Blend Primer, and it does retail for $18, so pretty affordable actually. I've heard really good things about this primer, that it like really smooths out your pores and really smooths out your skin. I would love to pick that up. $18 is pretty affordable for Sephora, so I've heard good things about it, so maybe picking that up in this time around. And another primer that I'm interested in is the Cover FX Blurring Primer. It does retail for $38. Again, blurring primer, anything that's going to blur my pores, blur my skin, make it look flawless, airbrushed. I'm definitely interested in trying out. And I believe that is all I'm really interested at the moment. So let me know down below if you plan on picking up any of the products that I mentioned, or you have on your wish list as well. Any of the products that I mentioned, have you tried, and what do you think about the products? Thank you so much, Kelly, for collabing with me. Again, if you have not checked out her channel, I will link it down below, so check her out and let her know I sent you. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!